Now, since 2018, I have been using this MacBook to edit all of my videos, edit all of my photos, and do a lot of my own personal work. Not only that, but I've used it to, Google search, do a whole bunch of things on the internet, and so much more. And I have to tell you that this MacBook sucks. Okay, I'm not even trying to exaggerate. This is the 2018 i7 15-inch MacBook Pro, and I've hated using this thing. When I first started using it, it honestly wasn't that bad. Like, I was able to process a lot of my video work. I was able to do a whole bunch of different edits and do a lot of crazy things that I usually wasn't able to do with my previous computers, because I was coming from like a 2014 MacBook and so on and so forth. And I know that a lot of times these MacBooks can stay good for a very long time, but Apple lost their minds when they made this one. This is the one with the touch bar, and I've had so many issues with this, from the constant overheating to it freezing. 16 gigabytes of RAM definitely wasn't enough for the things that I was trying to do. The touch bar would stop working out of nowhere. Sometimes my keyboard would stop working out of nowhere. My battery would die really fast. There was times where I had to actually return this to get a new battery, to get a new keyboard, and to even once get a new touch bar. I don't know what Apple was thinking when they created this, and I really am glad that they have got it together currently, because this specific one is hell, and I don't understand how people are even still using it. Specifically for my example, there was a lot of times where even when I would put a dongle inside of the side, it wouldn't even work, and I don't understand what was going on with this specific model. But if you had any issues with yours, I'm pretty sure that you would understand how I'm feeling currently. And I know that a lot of people love to still use their older MacBooks because they're more prone to being able to change things inside of them, especially the older versions. Because I know that, for example, my dad has a Tower Mac, and it's one of the older ones, but it has a bunch of different processors and things inside of it that still allows him to do a lot of his music production within it. But whenever I would try to just do certain things with this one, I wasn't able to do anything. Like, it would freeze on me, the little circle wheel of death would pop up, and it just was a hassle. And there was a time and point where I was like, I can't even get my own personal work done. I can't do videos like this without getting something new. Which ties into just something that I wanted to say and wanted to put out there. I wanted to say thank you, because I did at one point this past like 2 weeks or so ask people for some help, because a lot of us are having hard times, and these MacBooks are not cheap. And I knew that to be able to do stuff like this, I was going to need a new one. I did save up a little bit to invest in one, but it was really hard for me to try and get all the money together to get one. But look at this. Look at this. This is insane. And I've been using it the past week or so, and I don't even know how to describe it to you. I don't know how to explain it to you. From the keyboard, from it never overheating, to this big old 16-inch screen. This thing right here, I'm going to be keeping this for a very long time, and I'm gonna make sure that it stays nice. And it's just insane. This is basically my new workhorse powerhouse laptop. It is the 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Max chip, 64 gigs of RAM, and 2 terabytes of SSD storage. It's overkill compared to what I'm going from before. This right here, this is the 2018 i7, 16 gigs of RAM, only 512 gigabytes of storage, and I basically maxed that out because everything was saved on here. And to be going from that to this is just thank you to those who helped donate and to help spread the word to get me this freaking computer. I really appreciate it, and I promise you I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna be editing videos like this all the time. I promise. I'm trying my best. But the fact that I don't even have to worry about it anymore, and that I can do so much more with this is I'm just very happy about it. And that's all I really wanted to talk about, and how much I hate this one. So I'm excited.